How do you know your technique works? In this video, I'm going to show you effective sparring techniques and strategies. Let's get started. Okay guys, in today's video, I want to share with you some really good sparring strategies so that way you can start implementing them today. See, for the most part, in Wing Chun, a lot of people overuse the chain punches. And the problem with overusing the chain punches and not using it with a proper distance is that you can fall into hooks. Hooks, haymakers, uppercuts coming at you. And for the most part, you will fail trying to apply that technique if you're not using the proper distance, the proper strategy. And another very common technique used by Wing Chun practitioners is the front kick. Now again, if you do the front kick without proper use of your hips, your base, your foundation, your kick will collapse if the person is coming at you with a lot of weight, a lot of power, and just running through you with their technique. So let's target the first one. Let's say the person is coming at you with the chain punches, right? And you're sparring, say, someone at your school. One good thing that you want to do is always keep your guarding hand close to your face. So when the person is launching the chain punches, you want to make sure that those punches are not reaching your face. Now, if the person that's coming at you is very confident and they push the horse through with the chain punches, so you can make sure that you're just keeping your distance with your own footwork. Now, as you do that, the guarding hand will just protect the face, and then you will just execute the hook as you see the chain punches come at you. So Sean's coming at me, I stop, and then I go. He's coming at me, I'm covering, boom, and then I'm going in with my hook. As he's executing the chain punches and I'm doing my own response to it, I want to also move out of the line of attack. Now, when I'm successful doing the first movement, then I can thrust with my rear hand and go back into the center line with my thrusting punch towards his face. So slowly, he's coming at me, I'm covering, moving out of the line of attack. And then as I execute the hook, I follow up with the thrusting punch. Now, when I'm demonstrating, you may see me open my hand like a slap because that's just to keep things safe, but of course you will go with a hook punch. So he's doing the chain punches, I'm stopping, boom, and then I can follow up. One more time, he comes at me, I'm stopping, boom, and then I follow up. Don't forget, moving out of the line of attack. Perfect. For the next one, this one is all about using the long range. Myself, as an applied Wing Chun practitioner, I really like to use the long bridge techniques because that way I can keep my opponent away from me. I can keep my opponent at a distance where I can manage pretty much whatever I see coming at me, I can stop it out there and not have the need to let him come in close. Now, if he's good and he breaks through my barrier, he breaks through my guard or my technique, then of course then I'll work on my short bridge techniques if I need to. Now, for the long bridge technique, if I'm sparring, say, Sean, and he's launching his punches and I'm covering, I want to make sure that I can apply my arrow punch and I can easily reach him with my arrow punch without the need of getting close. Because one thing that's very common, unfortunately, in the Wing Chun community is that you see two practitioners going at each other with chain punches, and practically it's just a matter of who's quicker in executing the punches is the person that has a better chance at winning. So he's launching chain punches, I'm launching chain punches, and it kind of looks something like that. It's not my cup of tea. I would rather use different techniques, different strategies, not saying that the chain punches aren't effective. They are super effective, but you have to learn to apply it correctly with the proper timing, the proper distance. So for this one, even if he's launching his chain punches or something like that, and I'm covering, I'm keeping my distance, I want to make sure that when I see the opportunity, I'm going to execute the arrow. So that could be straight after a punch. He punches, boom, I go. He comes, say, with a 1-2, 1-2, boom, then I can catch him with that one. Or I can initiate my attack with the arrow. I see him go, boom, I can shoot the arrow easily. Now, once you get comfortable and confident with your arrow punch, then you want to go in with that side kick. Because the moment you bring your arrow punch towards his face, chances are he's going to cover. He's going to protect himself, and that's when you execute your side kick, your changuk, right? So the drill goes boom, boom, right? So here you go arrow, boom, and then you execute your side kick. You go arrow, boom. Now, a good thing is, if you're quick with your side kick, you can actually tease him with the arrow, and then boom, fake, and then you go in with your side kick, right? Fake, boom, side kick, or arrow, and then side kick. Really great strategy for sparring. All right, last strategy. This one, you need to rely on your footwork, keeping your distance, learning how to get in, how to get out, how to sidestep with your footwork. So now, let's say Sean is coming at me with a very common Wing Chun attack, front kick chain punches. Right, so as he executes the front kick, boom, chain punches, if he's really good at it and he works on it a lot, he's gonna get very confident with attacking through the center line. So it makes it a lot harder for me to go back in through the center line. So one strategy that you can use, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced practitioner, is use your distance, right? So as he's coming in, you want to push away using your horse, right? So you push away using your horse, and then once he lands, then you cover, and then you can counterattack. Now, a really good strategy you can use is using chai gurk, right? So he comes at me, I get away, and then the moment I see him land, I'm using my rear leg, right? So I'm covering, boom, right here. I'm using that rear leg, and of course, to keep it safe, I'm just going towards Sean's thigh. But in a real fight, you would go towards the knee. Now, if he comes at me and I'm getting away, boom, the moment I execute this one and I put my foot down, boom, that's where I go back in with my arrow punch. So he's coming, boom, I'm covering, boom, boom. He's attacking, I'm moving back, 1, 2. Now, can you jam the kick? Can you intercept the punches? Absolutely, of course you can do that. But just keeping things simple, I want you to manage the distance. So that way you don't get overwhelmed with someone's attack. Because in class, when I'm teaching, especially beginners, sometimes they get caught up with not getting punched in the face. So then what ends up happening is they get stuck and they just pull the face away. Right? So what I'm trying to show you with this video is that better than that is for you to keep the chin down, your kwanzao up, and then just move back. So as he attacks, you just move back. Now, with that kick coming at you, you can even have a wider kwanzao, like a low bong here, and then the guarding hand there. Okay? But again, keeping things simple, I'm just mainly wanting you to focus on the moment I feel that the attack is coming and I'm not ready to go in, just move back, cover, and then you can counterattack. Because if I see him coming, and let's say my timing and my confidence is really good, as he's coming, boom, then I can already intercept with my arrow punch. Okay? So guys, use these techniques ASAP. So that way you can see how well they work with your sparring. Now, if you haven't watched my previous video, I'll post a card up here so that way you can check it out. And go to my online university and grab my free introductory Applied Wing Chun course so that way you can take your Wing Chun to the next level. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.